Yo, 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 my name is Bridget Lee and I'm here to talk about the Mongols with
Ashley Yun. Today we will be interviewing the modern Mongols named Chinggis and Kulan.
Here they are.
Sanbano.
We'll be asking you guys a few questions today.
We heard that your ancestors were under the rule of Genghis Khan. How do you feel about this?
I think really great of our Temujin. He was a brilliant organizer, gifted strategist, and kept the people in the line of discipline.
Could you expand on that more?
Who was also known as the universal ruler because of his conquering of Asia. He first started with China, and then he was able to lead a campaign of terror amongst Central Asia.
He was very cunning. He often used various tricks in order to confuse his enemy. He grew up armies of 10,000 men and used cruelty as his weapon towards his conquered peoples. All right, my great-great-grandfather was part of this honorable army.
Who was your great-great-grandfather?
Our great-great-grandfather's name is Kublai Khan.
You mean the grandson of Genghis Khan?
Yes.
What is he most famous for?
He was most famous for being the founder of the Yuan dynasty, which had a great impact on Mongolian history.
Could you tell us more about the Yuan dynasty?
China was finally united during the Yuan dynasty in 300 years, and this time was also called the Pax Mongolica. This time period was guaranteed safe passages for trade, travelers, and missionaries from one end of the empire to the other end of the empire.
Talking about trade, how were you able to get the foreign supplies?
During the Pax Mongolica, foreign trade increased under Kublai Khan's rule. These supplies were delivered back and forth from Western Asia to Europe through routes like Silk Roads.
What kind of supplies were traded?
Inventions like printing, gunpowder, compass, and many more.
As you can see, Kublai Khan valued trade. This allowed many interactions between foreigners and the empire.
Did any foreigners interact with Kublai Khan himself?
Yes, Marco Polo. He was a young Venetian trader who served Kublai Khan.
How did he serve Kublai Khan?
Well, Kublai Khan sent him to various Chinese cities on government missions for 17 years.
What eventually happened to him?
While he was going back to Venice, he was captured and imprisoned in Genoa, Venice's rival city. He also became a storyteller in Vinoya, and he described China and their riches. He also recorded the practical workings of Kublai's government and the aspects of the Chinese life.
Nice. Lastly, how did the Mongol Empire even start?
Before the Mongolians were united, we were pastoralists. This meant that we were nomads that herded domesticated animals.
As we traveled together, we formed a group called clans. As more and more clans developed in Asian steppes, we interacted more often and the idea of civilization was formed.
Oh wow. Thank you for participating in this interview with Ashley Yun.
And Bridget. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
Artai.